Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of YouTube Workshop. In this episode, we're going to be talking about what is a brute force attack. Now, if you've been around online for some time, then you've probably heard of this term before. But if you're new here, then do you worry. Let me explain it to you. So without any further delay, let's begin with today's episode of YouTube Workshop. Okay, so to get us started, I have opened my browser over here, and I have typed in what is a brute force attack, and I am reading out what Wikipedia says. Now, basically a brute force attack is an attack that uses a computer to guess passwords or PIN numbers by repeatedly trying all possible combinations until the correct one is found. So let me make this a little more simple and clear. Let's say you have a locked safe. Now you keep on trying different combinations of the lock, and eventually, after trying a lot of combinations, you will end up opening the safe. Well, something similar happens with brute force attacks. In a brute force attack, someone keeps on trying different combinations of passwords or PIN codes until they find the right one. And usually these are automated using scripts and not done manually. So let me show you an example for that as well. So over here you can see that we have a text box where we have to enter our password, and let us say we forgot our password. Now we click on Forgot Password. We need to enter our username or email ID over here, and after that we need to click on Reset Password. So after doing all that, what happens is, the system will send us a mail with a link. If we click on that link, it will take us to this page, where we will be prompted to enter our new password. Now this is a very simple and basic example. Now what happens when we actually forget our passwords? But sometimes this option of Forgot Password is not available. For example, if you try to log into your email account and you forgot your password, you won't be able to find this Forgot Password option anywhere. In such cases, the attackers use the brute force attack method to enter your email address or username. And then they keep on trying different passwords until they find the right one. They will keep on trying various common passwords like password, 123,456 QWERTY and all that stuff. And even if you have a strong password, like let's say 1 to 3p at SSword, or something like that, they will still keep on trying it until they find the right one. This is very annoying and frustrating. But let me ask you a question. Is there any way to protect yourself from this kind of attack? Yes, there is. And the first step to protecting yourself from this is knowing how many attempts an account can withstand. Like, if you're trying to log into your email account, how many failed attempts can your email account withstand? Well, it depends, from platform to platform. Gmail generally allows you to have 3 failed login attempts. After that, your account will be locked for a certain amount of time. After that, you will be allowed to enter your password again. The same goes for other platforms as well. For example, Facebook will allow you to have only 3 failed attempts. But now assume that someone really knows your password, and he just wants to get into your account at any cost. So, in such cases, instead of entering the password himself, he can use a script which will automatically keep on trying different combinations of passwords. In this case, the chances of your account getting hacked increases. There are 2 types of brute force attacks. One is a personal brute force attack, which is carried out by an individual who wants to get into your account. And the second type is distributed brute force attack, which is usually carried out by groups. In this type, the group uses multiple systems which will all try to log into your account at the same time, and this increases the chances of your account being hacked much higher. Now the most important thing over here is that if you retry and log into your bank account or any other sensitive account, you should never ever use the Remember Me option. Because if someone gets access to your device and sees your passwords, then they can easily use this Remember Me option and get access to your bank accounts and do whatever damage they want. Now there are certain things you can do to protect yourself from brute force attacks. First one is, use strong and complex passwords, which include a combination of letters, numbers, and special symbols. Second thing is to use multi-factor authentication, which can be in the form of a security app, like Google Authenticator or Authy, or it can be in the form of a physical security key. And finally, you can also enable the Use Secure Password for Login option, which is available in most of the platforms. So I hope you found this video helpful. Now, let us move towards the next part of the video, which is our regular segment called Let Us Get Technical. Now in this segment, we talk about some advanced stuff. It's not for everyone. But if you're interested in technical details, then you can listen to this. Now this segment is only for those people who are above 18 years of age. If you're below 18, please leave this video right now. Okay, so like I said in the beginning, that a brute force attack is where an attacker tries different password combinations until the right one is found. Now you can think of this as a trial and error method. Here, the attacker does not know the actual password, but he keeps on trying different combinations until he finds the right one. Now, generally, the password policies define the maximum number of attempts that can be done within a specific period of time. If the attacker manages to crack the password before the lockout time, then his attack is successful. Otherwise, he has to wait for the lockout period to get over before trying again. Now, brute force attacks are very common and are used by many hackers to gain unauthorized access to systems. These attacks can be launched against any system that uses a password for authentication. The main goal of a brute force attack is to gain access to a system or data by guessing the password. This can be done by trying out every possible combination of characters until the correct password is found. The most basic brute force attack involves trying out all possible combinations of a single password. This can be done by using a program which will generate all possible combinations of a given length and then try each one until the correct password is found. However, this method is not very efficient and can take a long time to work. Therefore, more sophisticated methods such as dictionary attacks and rainbow table attacks are also used. A dictionary attack involves trying out a list of common passwords until the correct one is found. Rainbow table attack is where the attacker uses a pre-computed table of encrypted passwords to crack the target password. Brute force attacks can be prevented by implementing strong password policies, such as requiring users to create passwords that are a certain length and contain a mix of different characters. Additionally, two-factor authentication can be used to add an extra layer of security. By following these tips, you can help to protect your accounts and data from brute force attacks. So that was our Let's Get Technical segment. I hope you found it useful. So that brings us to the end of today's episode. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications of all my upcoming videos. And if you're already subscribed, make sure to like this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon with another episode of YouTube Workshop.